Omen Storm here, and welcome back to more the Tasmanian Tiger 2 Bush Rescue. We're gonna go and just pick up where we left off last time. I wonder what mission they're gonna...
There's been a flash flood, mate. Some of the farmies need help bailing out their sheep near Old Stony Creek. Probably worried they'll shrink in the wash. See what you can do.
So the flash flood is first this time around. Okay. And which one is that gonna be? That is the orange one. Okay, and we should also be able to afford a new rang. I don't know if I'll get a new one in this episode or not, but we should be approaching time for another boss fight pretty soon, I would think, because we only have 3 missions left, and right around this time seems to be when we get a new boss fight, when there's just 2 or 3 missions left. I don't think... Actually, no. I think we have gotten a few when there's just 1 mission left, but we are approaching when we should have another boss fight. I don't know if that will be this episode or the next episode, but should be one of these 2 episodes. But let's go get into the 4B and be on our way. One of the things that I spent a bit of time working on... Wait a second. No, the flash flood is the red mission marker. I thought something was off about the location of that on the minimap, but oh no, I just lost the train of thought. I was gonna try and start before that distraction and realization. Is this gonna be another mission that has me going and using the helicopter? No, this is a place that's slightly off from where I need to actually go, I suppose. Well, we stopped here temporarily, we picked up some opals, and we can now drive down the street slightly to get to where I actually need to go, apparently. Oops. Okay, and you girls can just get out of here. The small bits of damage that I take from them running into me is just annoying, because it's not anything like actually threatening. It's just small bits of damage that end up being a nuisance because they're small bits of damage. Like, if it was actual worrying amounts of damage, I wouldn't make any marks really. Yeah, this is another helicopter mission, so we'll go grab these opals and then we'll get in the helicopter.
Good to see you, sir. Situation report is as follows. During the last big rain, the local farmer's sheep got loose and now are stranded all over the shop. We need to get them back to the shearing shed before the floodwaters rise. I've got the helicopter all fueled up and ready to go. We'll use it to pick them up.
These sheep have such a interesting walk animation. I have to admit that the way they made the sound did make it sound like this is a timed thing, but I'm pretty sure that it isn't, and we actually have things that are going to try and attack us. That's slightly outside my expectations for this sort of mission. Let's apparently entirely miss the thing that I was just trying to hit. I am now slightly remembering just how frustrating I could find the helicopter controls as a kid. And it's not the controls themselves that frustrate me, it's the hook that just kind of floats around and doesn't have like a decent way to control it. It also doesn't help that my cat has decided that they want to come over and sit on top of my hands that are holding the controller right now. But they seem to be getting comfortable and enjoying watching the game, so I guess I can't complain any. And we've just got 3 sheep left. Is this going to be another one on the platform? Seems like it should be. Oh, nope, it's on a little island. And go ahead and grab it. And with this, we'll be down to just 2 sheep. I am having to pay slight attention to OBS just to make sure that I'm actually being heard as well as I think I am. And grab the sheep. And off we go back to the... Oh, hello there, cat. Are you... You've decided that you no longer want to watch. Okay, fine. Be that way. And we've got another sheep. And back to the pen. Ow.
Sterling effort, sir. We've saved all the sheep.
Bonza! The Fair Dinkum theme park is still having technical difficulties. Can you check it out when you get a chance?
Sure. We can... This is a tough one because I can't really say whether Rex or that park is closer, but you know what? Rex has been running out of air in his mission for long enough. We might as well go help out Rex. So we're gonna want to head off in this direction. But now to finally get on to the one train of thought that I had forever ago and keep getting distracted from. One of the things I've been working a whole lot on in my free time is I've been trying to work more on D&D stuff, since I do make content for D&D, though I don't publish any of... I don't share any of that stuff on like my YouTube channel or such. I have loosely thought about maybe one day trying to do a D&D campaign on the channel, but there's a whole lot that goes into that, and there's a whole lot of expectations about the quality and such that I've seen anymore. So that's one of the things that makes me slightly hesitant to go and do a D&D campaign and have it show up on the channel and such. But for right now, one of the things I've been working on for D&D a whole lot is I'm working on a new and I'm trying to remember the proper words, but I'm working on a setting book, or a book for a setting, and I think at current I'm making decent progress for the progress I want to be making. I'm currently sitting at roughly 50 pages of words. Can't really say how many words it is because I haven't actually like stopped to take a look at that, but it's something that I've been enjoying working on, in part because I do a lot of story writing, and world building for D&D stuff has always been one of my favorite things. And part of me is sitting here like, I want to go talk more about this, but also I don't know how much I can actually like go and share without issue. But the little D&D supplement that that's one of the words I was looking on, but the little D&D setting supplement that I'm working on has been making decent progress with how much I've been working on it. By the time this goes live on the channel, I should be a pretty darn good fair way of the way through it, I would think.
Ty, are you a sight for sore eyes? Rex went diving for treasure, but a school of sharks rocked up and now he's trapped in a sunken shipwreck. You have got to help him get out of there.
I'll see what I can do, El.
Hurry, Dal. He doesn't have much air left.
Julius's science fact number 64. The sub bunyip. WASD steer the sub. Okay, let's go switch that over to the proper controls. Left stick steers the sub. Jump button gives the sub some lift. Okay. And yep, I have more blast rings to use. And I'm just trying to go chuck that at sharks, I suppose. Ooh, trying to actually get that to line up is going to be a slight challenge. I can turn quickly, but not nearly as quickly as I would actually like. And you know what? I don't think I need to actually worry about them at all. I think I'm just trying to
Hurry up, mate.
find Rex. Okay, I hear you say that, Rex, but I have no idea where you are. Head in this direction, maybe? Yeah, I should have been following those. I forgot that's kind of what the game wanted me to do, was actually go and follow these little lights on the ground. But yeah, as far as the Dean,
One of them blighters tried to nibble on me flippers.
okay, I get it, Rex. You're in a bad spot. I'm trying to go as quickly as I can. That looks like it's still telling me I need to head this direction, so head off in this direction, and the lights. Don't know what direction though. Okay, the lights are heading in this direction. But for the D&D stuff, I am trying to work on it. There's a fair bit of stuff that Rex, I'm trying to hurry as quickly as I can. This thing is not exactly a speedboat as far as movement goes. And that's not the right direction. Ow, I actually ran into something. Oops.
That was a top-notch effort there, Ty. I thought I was going to end up like a bag of chum.
I'm so glad to have you back in one piece, doll.
Too right, El. All thanks to our little mate, Ty.
No worries.
Rex just called, mate. Boss Cass has sabotaged the pipes that carry oxygen to the Wobbegong Bay Sea Lab. He needs you to repair the pipes, and fast.
Well, you know what? We're already in that area, so we might as well go deal with this right away. And it wants the sub-bunyip again. Okay. But yeah, the supplement, I'm gonna be the D&D supplement. I'm gonna be working on it as quickly as I can without like overworking myself, because I've already gone and had some issues over the last week because I was overworking myself between stuff I had to do to prepare to visit family, trying to record things for the channel, and also trying to work on the D&D supplement. So at this point I'm trying to go and actually not overwork myself, which is admittedly not working nearly as well as I would like, just simply because I do have workaholic tendencies, and just like not working on stuff does not sit well for me half the time. But for where I'm at so far with the supplement, I've got several of the main cities set up, which is one of the things that I was wanting to go and get taken care of before I went and had any sort of break or such. And I think those were just a decoy, but I've got the main cities that I wanted to have handled all worked out. I'm planning on having...
It's looking grim, Ty. Cass wrecked the pipes carrying oxygen to the sea lab, and the scientists are gasping for air.
You can use the sub-bunyip to pick up the pipes and put them back in place. That should get the oxygen flowing again.
I am planning on having some character option stuff in there. Admittedly, I know that the new D&D player handbook stuff is supposed to be coming out this year, and admittedly that stuff has made me I forgot that this actually tells me where I need to take this particular piece. Oops. But I know that there's supposedly a bunch of changes coming towards character options stuff, so I've been slightly hesitant to work on the stuff like classes and subclasses and whatnot until I know exactly what sort of changes I'm going to have to deal with. Which is a little bit annoying, but at the same time, I enjoy working on D&D stuff. It's something that I've done for many, many years. So, it will be fun to go and see what sort of changes I need to actually make and what things are fine. I did see the limited edition cover for the new player handbook the other day, and it looks pretty good. Part of me is still kind of hesitant to go and get the new player handbook, admittedly.
You did a bonza job there, mate. Those boffins will be able to breathe easy now.
Literally.
Mate, you wouldn't read about it. Fluffy's stolen another top-secret invention. This time, it's the Shadow Drive. She's at one of Cass's loading docks just off the coast. Usual drill. Check your map and get over there right away.
Okay, oh, we're actually not as far into this episode as I thought we were. I was thinking that we were going to have to call things to an end because we'd be like at the 30-minute mark, but no, we're not even at the 20-minute mark as far as recording goes. But now where was my thought process? Oh yeah, I'm slightly hesitant to get the new player's handbook. Just I'm hesitant about any changes because at this point it's like if we're gonna do like some major change stuff, like is what is supposed to happen from what I understand from like the playtest things that happened and whatnot, the Unearthed Arcana, so on and so forth. I know people hate new editions of D&D and such because it's like, oh, the old stuff doesn't work anymore, so on and so forth. But I kind of would rather just have it be a new edition that was just backwards compatible with 5e stuff with like some minor adjustments that need to be made, because that way it could be easy for like the people who are currently working on stuff for 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons to just, you know what, we're not going to worry about the boss fight just yet. We're going to go do this one over here and then we'll do the boss fight. But that way people won't really have to go and worry about or get train of thought back on track by just going and having a new edition that was completely, well, mostly backwards compatible with 5th edition. I would be fine with that, just simply because of the fact that myself and some other people I know who are working on 5th edition stuff wouldn't have to like sit here and go, okay, do we actually go and release this? Do we keep working on this, or do we just put it on pause until this new stuff comes out? Because it does kind of cause a small bit of problem when you've got the stuff that's potentially going to change a whole bunch of things, and it's like, yeah, we started work on this while it was all the old stuff, but depending on like how long it's going to take to release certain things, it just there's some challenges that aren't there's some challenges that come with it that I feel like would be less of an issue with the new edition, but that's just my own personal thoughts. Once again, I know many people would just rather these changes be made to 5th edition and like not even consider the thoughts of a new edition of D&D, and then there's others who are like me who would kind of rather it be a new edition just simply because it would make it so that they could go, okay, here's the stuff for 5th edition. Now anything we make after this, we can go and make it with the new edition in mind and such. But in the end, it won't be too huge of an issue, I suppose. And let's go get that, because that should be able to get through there nice and easily. That did not do what I thought would in the slightest. I'm just... ow. Well, I lost the fight against that crocodile. And that crocodile smacked me so good I lost my train of thought. Oh dear goodness. Well, I'm not getting that train of thought back, I don't think. But, yeah, I do intend to go and finish this with... I do intend to go and finish the current D&D stuff I'm working on, kind of with the current 5e stuff in mind, but I am... because of how long it actually is going to take me to like go and work on stuff as far as I can realistically figure it, I know for certain that it's not going to be done before the new player handbook stuff comes out, which is where like a lot of my hesitation in the work I'm currently doing comes from, and why I haven't made nearly as much progress as I normally would have, because I'm sitting here constantly going and just worrying about, well, do I need to take this or that into consideration with this, and so on and so forth. And honestly, I'm probably just overthinking the whole matter, if I'm going to be perfectly honest, but overthinking is one of my specialties, even if I would like to respect that specialty point into something actually useful. But it's nice working on D&D stuff. That's something that I will say. I love making homebrew D&D stuff, and it's something that I've done for many years, and admittedly, I don't... most of the stuff has always been like made for private games and just making things specifically for what someone I know wants, so that they have access to it. Oops, he's trying to go and strike me with that. I very much don't appreciate that. So, that's not working like I want it to. And now that I think about where is that little floating platform at now? And I hear you, Mr. Crocodile. Could you please stop grunting? Oh, there's one of the big frills. We're just going to go and ignore you because you're a problem. Oh, there's the platform again. Ooh, we've got a silver cog over there. I'm not 100% certain how I'd actually go and get it, though, so... we can just ignore it for now. And I still have forgotten to go and get more cosmetic stuff. Oh, I was honestly expecting to actually end up getting struck by one of those. 'Cause I was... Ah, the spiders. The spiders are back with their inhumane screaming. Ow. Well, that one caught me by surprise. Oh, and we've got one of our friends right over here. But yeah, I've done a lot of homebrew stuff. It's mainly been to go and make for what people want in like a specific campaign and such. There's a few things that I made just to be more widely released, but I know I used to have a website that had all the stuff, but I took that down forever ago, so I honestly don't know if there's anything for still getting access to any of the stuff that I made in the past. Admittedly, I know a lot of the stuff that I made was very poorly balanced, but it was also a case where it was usually for players in my own campaign, and I enjoy letting things be horribly unbalanced because I find it fun to try and deal with that unbalance. And a lot of my players like just having extremely overpowered characters, so might as well let them go and have that. Okay, why can I not manage to strike that properly? You don't seriously expect me to climb this, do you? No, that doesn't seem right. This definitely is not the actual rang to get in there, but I'm still gonna try it anyways. Yeah, that's definitely not working. Go, Mega Rang. Once we switch over to the Mega Rang. Oops. There we go. That was not... Oh, that was not the thing I was hoping for. So there's still stuff else. And I forgot to actually talk to the person that I needed to talk to for this whole entire freaking thing anyways. Oh my goodness. Wow. I feel stupid.
G'day, Betty.
Ty, am I glad to see you? This is my boyfriend, Duncan. Duncan, this is my brother, Ty.
Pleased to meet you, mate.
Likewise.
You picked a bad day to visit our tourist park. Someone sabotaged the bridge controls so we can't get up top.
Busloads of tourists are due any minute.
Is there any other way to get the bridge going again?
Well, you could kickstart these emergency generators. They're scattered all over the mangroves. Betty and I have to wait here for the tourists to arrive, so we can't do it.
I'll take care of it.
Thanks, Ty. You're the best. Just follow that path and make sure you hit all the generators on the way.
Just watch out for the frills, wild crocs, and flaming traps, okay?
No worries.
Don't mind the internal screaming. It's not very loud. Oh, my goodness. Oh. I completely deserve that, but at the same time, oh my freaking goodness. Oh, that kills me inside just a small little bit. But we can go hit all of these now and maybe find some of the stuff that we had missed and gone past on the way there. Oh, that's a tad tragic that I made that mistake. Well, things will work out in the end, I suppose. Maybe. We are getting lots of these things just popping up over the place, so... Okay. You are not just gonna move up and down, right? No, you really are just going to do that. Okay. I'm not going to worry about it any further past that, admittedly. That's a button for a different thing, so I'm not going to worry too heavily about it. And this... I don't necessarily think there's anything up there that I need to be overly concerned with. Oh yeah, that's right, we're gonna end up walking up there anyways. I'm just here completely and totally lost in my own trains of thought. Well, I really am kind of lost for continuing like any sort of thoughts. With me going and being on break from streaming and such, I probably will sit down and go and revisit a lot of the old D&D stuff I did and try and make it available again.
You did it!
Awesome, man. Now we can get this place open and ready for the tourists.
Fluffy still has the shadow drive, mate. She's at one of Cass's loading docks just off the coast. Get over there and retrieve the drive ASAP, meaning as soon as possible.
I know the one class that I worked on that I want to go and actually like go and touch up some, because it was one of the first things that I ever like worked on, is the Dracomancer class that I made forever ago, because in one of the games that I was running, one of my friends wanted to go and play a class based off of the Dracomancer from Adventure Quest, and they absolutely did not want to just go and play Sorcerer, because they've had issues with the normal they've had issues with wizards and sorcerers in D&D for many years, and I have absolutely no freaking clue what caused them to develop their hatred of the classes. I just know they exist, and I've always found the hatred of the classes just a tad humorous, because it's never made any sense to me. But I went and made them the Dracomancer class, and that was something that I really enjoyed in making. It didn't have any like spell casting abilities. It was just like a martial class with expend some resources to go and transform certain things. A very yellow field. Oh, here we go. I was about to say, I've obviously missed something. But this is going to be a longer episode, so I might as well make it just a tad longer after this by going and getting a new boomerang or two.
Well, look who's here! It's #1 on the least wanted list.
That's rich, coming from #1 on the annoying rat list. Now will you scram? I'm busy.
Not until I get what I came here for.
Another tail kicking? Oh, I can give you that.
I was about to say, I remember this fight being one that gave me a lot of issues, just simply because I always fell into the water like that. I do like how this kind of goes and transforms just a tad when it's actually in the water. And I just oh, well, they've gone and jumped somewhere else. There we go. I was about to say that's kind of what we just want to do is wait for them to jump somewhere as we go find them and smack them off wherever they're holding on to. And then I want to avoid when they're doing that if I'm right. I don't... Actually, I think there is a phase of the fight when I can go and start dealing
Fluffy's
with
using
them.
them aqua fluffies to recharge her shields, mate.
Yeah. So there should be something around here that I can get to that will let me take care of them. Yeah, because... Oh my goodness, I'm an idiot. I've walked past several of the things, just not quite placing what they actually were. Oops. Well, let's go see about dealing with them quickly. Yeah, and... Ow. Rude. I was gonna say, we can only destroy one of the aqua fluffies per each of those little machines, because after we destroy one, Fluffy will go and destroy the little turret we're using. That's what you get for hitting me. See how you like it. But yeah, the Dracomancer class that I worked on, I had loosely based it off of the... I'd used the Dragon Blood Sorcerer as kind of a reference to get things started. And then I also, like, looked at the Dragonborn class to... Or not class, but race or species, because I think one of the changes that was... I saw that was supposed to be coming with the new player handbook was the change from races to species, but I'm not 100% certain about that. It is what it is. If that is the change, and it is what it is if it isn't the change. Ouch. Okay, where's the last one of those little... Ow! Okay, let's get over here. The last one is over there. See the path I need to take. Now, the question is whether it will actually work out like I want it to or not. Okay. You can all keep your little hissing to yourselves. I don't know where Fluffy is, but I know that... Oh, there's Fluffy. So let's go take care of the Aqua Fluffy all the way out there. I can't remember. Yeah, I was about to say, I think I can just go and get them stuck in a loop.
Thank you!
Not bad. Not bad at all. You're almost as good as me. You know, Ty, still not too late to join us. We could use someone like you.
In your dreams, Fluffy.
If that's the way you feel, so be it. But don't expect any special favors next time we meet.
Good work in recovering the shadow drive, Ty.
No worries. What is it?
It's a component for a brand new power bunyip. You'll get to see it in action soon enough.
Good one.
This data nut is heavily encrypted. I suspect it may contain clues pertaining to Cass's plans.
Good luck I found it, eh?
Indeed. I'll call you as soon as I've decoded it.
Mate, Min Mining needs your help. They're doing demolition work and have run out of explosives. Swing by Julius to grab some of his new U-Butte explosives and hightail it over to the mines.
So I'm gonna go ahead, call things to an end here. I've rambled on about Dungeons and Dragons plenty enough in this episode. I'm actually going to go and record the next one right after this, so you guys are going to go and get to listen to even more of my ramblings about Dungeons and Dragons, more than likely. But hopefully you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like on the video. If you enjoyed the content I make, please subscribe to the channel. I hope you have a wonderful day or night, depending on when you're watching this, and I hope to see you again in a future video or stream. Once again, thank you so very much. I greatly appreciate you tuning in and watching all these videos.